Oppenheimer is written and directed by Christopher Nolan and stars Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., and an incredibly long list of amazing actors. In this biopic, Cillian Murphy plays the title character, Dr. J. Robert Oppenheimer, and follows his beginnings as a physicist and his eventual role in the creation of the atomic bomb. Oppenheimer is what I would consider a film of two halves, with the halfway point of the movie dealing with the testing of the bomb. It's in the first half that some may find it a slightly jarring experience, as there are multiple time jumps in the narrative, flash forwards, backwards, all sorts of places as Nolan places pieces of the narrative that do come into fruition as the story develops. His modern-era films from the Batman trilogy onwards have lent themselves to a quicker style of editing that only really leave the bare essentials for storytelling in place. When we have a film like Oppenheimer with a runtime of around 3 hours, this can serve in really keeping the pace of the film on track. And so while watching, I didn't really find myself bored. However, when it's coupled with a modern era of sound design, it can be a real problem in keeping track of dialogue.
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, man.
I couldn't really understand about half the dialogue from the characters here, and in a film that spends a bulk of its runtime inside courtrooms and interrogation rooms, this is a film really driven by the characters' words, and so it does become a problem. There's something to be said about Nolan's audio mixes from The Dark Knight Rises onwards. While, to pardon the pun, it's an explosive experience in a theatrical setting, it's the type of mix where the actors are really taking a back seat in the film. While I think Ludwig Göransson's score is effective here, it's just mixed far too loud here, guys. I would recommend earplugs if you're going to see this in IMAX. It's in the second half, after the testing, where the film allows some time to breathe a little bit more, that I found the film to become more engaging. The score takes a back seat, and we're treated to some quieter moments in the film that I really enjoyed. Cillian Murphy is perfectly cast and plays Oppenheimer with an otherworldly curiosity who slowly comes into the realization in the back end of the story with the effect it will have on the world with what he's created. Emily Blunt and Robert Downey Jr. are both at career best here, and I enjoyed the extensive list of blink and you'll miss it cameos of well-known actors that pop in throughout the film. Seriously, everybody is in this movie. Christopher Nolan has proven time and time again that his films look masterful, and his cinematographer Hoyte van Hoytema creates some striking imagery on screen here. Some notable sequences like the testing, for example, Oppenheimer addressing the public after the testing, the interrogation sequences here, the use of black and white at perfectly placed intervals in the film that become more clear in the back end, which I won't spoil, are just a few of the many memorable moments here in the film. And I don't think it's up for debate. Nolan is an incredible visualist, and the cast and crew are all on form here. Look, my only gripe with this film is its audio mix, as I said earlier in the review. But if history has taught me anything, it's that usually the Blu-ray and DVD releases has a better tweaked audio mix on his films, which I'll definitely be buying.
Is anyone ever going to tell the truth about what's happening here?
So guys, have you seen Oppenheimer yet? Please let me know in the comments below if you've seen it yet and what you thought of the film, as I always love a discussion about a movie. And if you've enjoyed this review, don't forget to flick a like and subscribe and all that really cool stuff. And remember guys, a weekend watching movies is a weekend well spent. Thanks for watching.